Okay, so this is an article that was published in The Sun online. I believe this is a Australian-based thing. And hold it there, Chris. So, yeah, stop there. Stop. So, this nightclub, I believe it's in Sydney, in Australia, they banned staring. So they'll kick you out of the nightclub if you're staring. And you have to get verbal consent to stare at someone. Now, I'm not sure, like, if just taking a quick 1 second glance at someone would constitute staring, but what do you guys think about this? You know, the panel, I wanted to open it up to the panel. What do you think? Is this good? Is this bad? What do you think? You can bring it back, Chris.
I feel like it's creepier to go ask somebody if you can stare at them than just actually staring at them.
Hey, can I please stare at you?
Is it okay if I stare at you? Yeah.
I feel like you would have to come up with like a creative way of asking. Like, I don't know. You would have to go up to them and be like, "You're looking so beautiful, this and that. I would love to stare at you all day if I could." Like, convince them to your best, you know?
Rapey vibes.
Yeah, creepy, but, you know, like, how are you gonna... I don't even know, honestly, but...
I think it's a bit of overkill to ban staring. I feel like there's bigger problems to worry about that happen in nightclubs.
Facts.
I agree. And also, I feel like I would much rather, like, somebody stare at me than walk up to me and be like, "You're so beautiful. Am I allowed to stare at you?" Because I feel like that's a little weird. But, again, it depends on, did they actually ban staring, or is there more to it?
I believe they just outright banned staring, so...
Like, what do? You're like, you go up to the bouncer, like, "He's been staring at me. Kick him out,
Yeah.
please." Like...
Pretty much. And I also want to ask, who do you think is this going to most affect, men or women?
Men, of course.
Who are going to be the target of the enforcement by the nightclub staff?
100% men.
For sure, men.
Men for sure.
What guy is going to be like, that bitch is staring at me?
Nah,
How dare. How dare she?
He'll be flexing. He'll be telling his boys, "Hey, that girl's been staring at me all night."
Yeah. Miss Platinum, thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's creepy it's creepy when people stare, but it's easy just to like turn around and like, I just pretend like I don't see them. So I'm like unbothered. But yeah, for someone to be like, "Hey, can I look at you?" Or I'd be like, "Go look at my profile." I don't know. I feel like that's when people are like, "Send me a picture," I'm like, "Go look at my page. You can stare all you want."
Yeah, like, what do? You ask them to stare at them and then walk away and then look at them from afar?
I mean, I would
Now they
never
know.
do that.
Now they
Stare
know.
at you and
What if
obviously,
I
like,
wouldn't
one-
do that personally, but I'm saying like the culture could be different over there.
Where? In Australia?
Yeah.
Isn't it kind of
I
the
feel
same
like
as here?
Australians are super chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, so it might not be weird to them, you know?
in any culture, that's just weird. That's just, no.
Not really, because my mom is from a different country, and staring is like saying you're beautiful, so...
So it's more of a compliment.
Heaven
Yeah,
forbid.
it's more of a compliment. Unless it's like for too long and they're like getting weird about it and like following you around or something like that. But other than that, it's like saying that they're good looking and that it's like not a threat most of the time.
What about a good-looking person in a wheelchair? How would that be? Because staring at someone in a wheelchair, right?
I don't know.
Isn't that rude?
What?
I mean, it could go a bunch of different ways.
Yeah, it can.
Like, depends on what other people around you think or what the person in the wheelchair thinks.
No, I don't know.
It's all
Any
about
thoughts, Tristan?
perspective.
I think it's fucking dumb. Like what are you're really restricting someone's eyeballs from looking at someone? I mean, I get like full on staring, that's weird, but like, I mean, there's no point to even fucking state that you need to go ask for verbal consent before you can. I mean, I'm not saying staring they should fucking stare, but like, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, definitely. And I think I certainly agree with you. It would impact men disproportionately. and it's just like, it's just a weird who wants to go to this club now? To me, that's just weird. Anyways, so I have a question.